Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are in the world today. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are in the world today. On TikTok, I'm on YouTube. Let's go. Happy Freedom Friday, everyone. Happy Freedom Friday. Hopefully you're doing amazing. It's a beautiful day, a great day to be alive. Let me make sure my live is running up. Over here, we're good to go. We're good to go. I can see chat if they start coming in. Couldn't see anybody on chat yesterday, though. Welcome in. Welcome in. Today I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to basically do some myth busters here, right? But the 3 things you do not need to be able to make an online income in 2026. Okay? If you want to learn what I've been doing over the last 20 months to not have to go get another job, that's what Manuel is going to be talking about today. I talk about this every single day, okay? So again, I'm going to be breaking down the 3 things you do not need to make an online income in 2026. And then I'm going to follow that up with what you do need and specific to the business that I'm part of. And it's real simple, guys. I don't complicate things when I talk to you guys on here, okay? So if you are jumping into my live today, let me know you're here. Say hello. Put something down in the comments. Double tap the screen on TikTok. Hit the follow button if you're new to me. I'm going to cover basically who I am real quick. And then we're going to get into this live, okay? We're not going to keep wasting time. We're going to get right into it today. Also, one thing I did want to bring up is I am going to be doing a live Q&A today. I'm going to start doing this at least once a month. These are for people that are in my email automations, people that have been interested in my opportunity. They may be just sitting in there. They haven't taken no action yet. Maybe you have a bunch of questions you want to ask me. So this is going to be your opportunity. Once you get into my email automations, I'm going to be doing this live today at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm only going to be doing this once a month. Like I've done it before. I've done it on one-on-ones. This is going to be the second time I do one where it's kind of casual. Maybe a few people will hop on in. It's okay. It doesn't matter how many people show up. If you're one of those people that really wants to know more about this business, I'm going to be going over, like I said, the frequently asked questions in here. And then I'm going to be talking about, basically why I decided to join it in the beginning, what my life has been about, how I've been struggling, all that kind of stuff. Okay. But before we get into all the good stuff, again, if you're new to me, my name is Manuela Vincent, and I literally come live every day to share how I haven't had to get another job since my layoff back in 2024, thanks to this daily paying business that I'm part of. That's what I share. That's what I talk about. See, I was laid off of my corporate job back in 2024, guys. May, you guys probably know my story if you hear me every day. And I was 52. I am still 52. When I got laid off, I didn't come out of there with anything. No retirement, no savings. I could never afford that stuff. Me and my husband have always lived paycheck to paycheck, raising 3 kids. I have 2 teenagers here still. And so with all that being said, when that layoff hit, I didn't know what I was going to do. I felt broke. I felt, like, wow, they didn't care about me. I'm really, down and about. I didn't know what my next step was going to be. All the things were going through my mental, guys. And then some of you probably are feeling that way. Let me know in chat if you do. I mean, I'm a real transparent person. And so I thought about all the things like, am I going to find another job? I'm 52. It's harder to find jobs when you're this age. All the stuff went through my mind. I didn't want to have to collect unemployment because that's only a certain amount of time you get it. And it's not a lot per week, guys. Okay. Hi, Hustler. Welcome to my live. Just sharing a little bit about myself, guys. Bring your coffee, tea, water. Let's just have a little conversation, okay? Hi. I'm starting to get some comments on YouTube. Crystal, hi. The North member, you say you do. You understand what I'm talking about? Hey, Mama. Hey, what's going on? When did you find out you were... Okay, this one is going to go bye-bye because I'm not that. And can we keep it respectful on YouTube? There's always going to be somebody who's going to come at me. And no, I'm not. I'm happily married. And we're not on here to talk about that. All right. So here we go, guys. When I got laid off, again, I didn't have employers knocking on my door, calling me, none of that stuff. And quite frankly, I didn't want to have to get another job. 52 years old is pretty, up there. I didn't want to have to go and start over again just to be laid off again. So I said, okay, I have two choices. So I can dwell in it. I can sit there and collect unemployment. I could put the burden on my husband. I didn't want to do any of that. I decided that I needed to change something. I'm out of a job anyways. Why not learn some skills? Some in-demand skills. Didn't want to go to college for 4 more years. I've already done that. I actually have a master's and a bachelor's. Didn't do me any good in my corporate career. So there I am. I needed to make a pivotal decision in my life. And that's what I did. Thank you for the rose, Matilda. I appreciate you. What I did was I decided to find something that was going to give me some new skills. In particular, it was in the digital space. So I'm a digital entrepreneur now. Appreciate you, MJ. So that's what I do. And I have been able to create an income with this program. It's taught me more than selling the programs. Yes, profit is important, but I've learned how to build confidence. I've learned how to brand myself. I've learned how to build an online business for myself simply. I've learned how to build my email list up. I've learned how to build my own community. I've learned how to talk to people and help other families get out of the grind. And that's what you're going to learn in this business, okay? This is so much more than what some people come at me and say, oh, so you're selling a product. Well, first of all, we all sell. If you're in any kind of business, you have to be selling something. But what I love about this is I don't have to pitch to anybody. I don't have to get on phones. I don't have to chase people. I don't have to DM people. I don't got to do none of that. I didn't want that kind of headache. I wanted something that was going to be simple to get into really quickly, implement the strategies and skills, come back on social media, do the thing, make a profit, help another family. That's exactly what I got into, guys. Hey, Loud Latina, how are ya? Thank you so much, guys. If you're new to me, give me a follow. Subscribe over here if you've never heard of me. Double tap the screen wherever you can. I appreciate you, okay? So let's see what's going on over here. Upskilling like a boss. Amen. Say hi to John Kelly. Hey, John Kelly, you're welcome back. What's your favorite part of the chicken? Don't have a favorite part of the chicken. I'm really funny about meat now, guys. I'm really funny about meat. Okay? That's off topic today, but real quick, I'm going to address that. I'm lacking protein, so I'm going to start doing shakes soon. Protein shakes. Because meat is like so weird. Meat and the way, if you're not getting grass-fed anything, it's disgusting. I've been sick. Guys, I was sick. My mindset has shifted so much. I mean, I've already shifted as far as in the entrepreneurial space, but then I'm thinking about all the gross stuff that's in the foods out here. Like, that's a whole nother topic. Like being sick, having a blood infection, getting a transfusion, it like really made me think differently about my life. What I'm putting into my body, just all that stuff. I'm getting over 3 things I had real quick, guys. And this is not a pity party. I'm just telling you what I've been going through. What's your favorite part of a... Come on, David. I don't want to talk about that stuff on here today. If anyone... Right then. You ever had fried Jamaican deer? No, that sounds gross. Come on. I just said I'm not about meat. I don't enjoy deer meat. I don't want to talk about meat today. Anyways, guys, I had flu, the vid, and pneumonia back to back. Ended up being hospitalized. Okay, I'm here to tell the story. That's all I care about. I'm thankful to God. I'm alive. I could have died if I didn't go back to the hospital because they had to do that transfusion. So I'm thankful for the Lord every day. I'm not taking anything for granted. If I was, I'm no longer doing that. I got to get my health back right. And for the most part, I thought it was very healthy. I hadn't gotten sick since 2020. Just one time, that's all it takes. Be grateful for what you have. You must read everything. Yes, you do. What's your job? I don't have a job. I hate that word job. Do you know what it means to me? Do you know what it means to me? Is it miles? just over broke. I don't have to go back to a job because I found a business that works for me 24/7. And some of you are not smart enough to get into a business because you continue to get those jobs thinking that it's going to be so great until you get laid off. And then guess what? Most of you will keep going and finding another job. I decided to stop that mess. I decided to do something for myself, build my own income that's not based upon a budget or a layoff. All these government shutdowns. Like, I don't have to worry about that stuff, guys. Okay. So today, if you're here and you're watching me, my topic today is, here are the 3 things it's a myth buster. Okay. You do not need to be able to make an online income in 2026. That's what we're going to talk about today, guys. So you're going to listen up. Happy Freedom Friday. Okay. We're not going to get too deep into these chats today. Basic level here. What is my business? I promote 5 digital. I love that question. I promote 5 digital done for you programs created by a multiple 7-figure earner. And I earn 100% profit when someone buys them. These programs have helped me to not have to get a job. They've taught me everything about the digital marketing space. They taught me about advanced AI training. They teach me about affiliate marketing. They teach me about the TikTok shop marketing. They teach me how to get brand deals. This program's taught me so much over the last 20 months, and that's why I share it. But in turn, I'm helping another family. When they buy one of these programs, they want to learn. It's in demand, and then I profit from that. Yes, we're all selling something, okay? And so it's in the e-learning industry, and that's why I do it, okay? So that's what the business is. If you guys want to check it out, look, ManuelaVincent.com. ManuelaVincent.com. That's where you go. If you're on TikTok, you're going to double tap my face, or you're going to hit this little orange button down here to check it out. Okay, that's how you get the details. And we're going to get into this topic right now. What content? I'm new here. Well, I talk about digital marketing. Twinkly. I talk about digital marketing. I teach people about digital marketing. This program taught me about digital marketing. When I come on my lives, I share what we do and see if it's for you or not. If it's not, that's good. You're okay. If it is, let's link up. Let's talk about it. Let's get started, okay? 2026, I'm on a mission to make 6 figures in the online space. That's my goal, right? My first 6 figures in the online space. Good morning, Junior Garza. Welcome to the live again. Okay, so we're going to go talk about this. Hold on. One sec. Everyone like and subscribe. Here, he's a good supporter. I love Junior Garza. Thank you so much, Junior Garza. I appreciate you for being here. Welcome in, guys. Ilan. Not sure if I'm saying your name right, okay? Let me drop this in the chat real quick before we get started over on the YouTube. So for those who don't want to stay on my live over here, and you just saw me share my board with my website, you can go get your free blueprint that will go over what I'm talking about today. You know, people don't got time to waste. By the way, when you put your email in that, I'm going to be doing a live Q&A today for those serious people that want to learn about what I do 2 hours a day with my phone. I'm going to be doing a live Q&A today from my Zoom. I'm going to be on a Zoom. I'm going to go over the most frequently asked questions on that Zoom that I get in my email box. We're going to address those. And then we're going to open it up for questions where you guys can ask me questions, okay? So let's get into it, guys. So my board is here, and we're going to write some stuff down. Again, 3 things you do not need to make money online 2026. There's always a misconception, believe it. There's such a misconception when it comes to the online business space because you don't know what you don't know. I never thought I could make an income being online. Right? We look at the other people online and what do we think? Oh, they're an influencer. They're an influencer. They got a big following. That's the only way you can make an income. That is all false. Okay? That's why I'm on here to do this myth buster with you guys. So number 1, let's bust this myth right now. Because I've been doing this for 20 months and I'm an older lady. I don't dance on my TikToks. I don't do none of that nonsense. I share my lifestyle. I share me making a cup of coffee. I share when I'm walking to the mall or walking in the mall, whatever I'm doing, I share that in a video, and then I put text on the screen. I am older. I'm 52. Yeah. Okay. So, number one myth buster about making online income in 2026 is you do not have to be an influencer like some of these big influencers out here. You don't got to be that. I don't even call myself that. I call myself a content creator, guys, because all I do is content create every single day. Thank you. I'm vintage. I'll take that. That doesn't hurt my feelings. I'll take that. I mean, there's people older than me that I don't know what you would call them. Influencer or you don't have to have a big following. Should we say that? When I started this, guys, I didn't have any following. Guys. You don't have to be an influencer or have a big following on social media. Oh, it wasn't meant to be mean. It was meant to be playful. Okay, thank you, but I'll take it. Vintage. I should get a shirt that says I'm vintage. I should get a t-shirt that says I'm vintage. What do you think, guys? What do you guys think on YouTube? Should I get a shirt that says I'm vintage? Hold on 1 second. I have a question, and if you can answer that will help. Can I ask a question? Cool, I can ask a question. Hi. Hey, or Ola, are you a troll or you have a serious question? Ask the question. If it's disrespectful, I block. Go ahead. Guys, I like questions, but be respectful. Because I have the right to block. I love block parties. I can block all day. I don't care how many people leave my live or not. That doesn't bother me anymore. I'm here to talk to people that are serious about building an online business for themselves. That's who I'm trying to talk to today. I look young. I appreciate you, but I'm not feeling as young. I take supplements. I take different things to make myself feel healthy on the cellular level, guys. I'm doing the things. I'm just grateful to be alive. I'm blessed. Okay. And that's why I come live and I share my face and I'm not afraid to show me. This is real me. And that's all I care about. Okay. So I don't care who likes me. God loves me. I don't care about that stuff. When you get to be this age, you don't care anymore. Believe that. If a group of people get kicked out of, like, what are you doing, guy? Less nonsense. We're not here to talk about that stuff. Some of you guys talk about crazy stuff on my lives. That has nothing relevant to do with Ask me something about digital marketing. How about that? Let's get into the grind of this. Okay. The majority of my lives on YouTube, people come and say, well, what is the information? The first 10 minutes of your video, I didn't really get anything. Well, that's because I'm so distracted with some of these people in my chat. And I apologize, YouTube. I try to not pay too much attention to the silliness. Okay, okay, here we go. We're going to get back into this. So if you guys got this, let me know. Do you understand this? You do not have to be an influencer or have a big following. That's Mythbuster 1 gone. I'm not any of that. Okay, I just came into this by blind faith. Took a leap of faith because I found this on social media. And the person that I saw it from, I didn't know that person. They just happened to post something. And I said, wow, you're able to work a couple hours with your phone a day and you're bringing in an income from online. You don't got to pick up a phone or none of that. That's me. I want that. I'm such an introvert. I don't want to be selling to nobody. I don't want to be having to talk to people and dialing a phone for all these people to buy something I have. I am not that person. And that's what sold me on this. Teach me these skills, my friend, and let me go. So this person says, I understand that you don't care about others, but that's not true. I never said I don't care about others. But what does this program pay you for? What actions do you need to take? They don't give money away from. No, nobody said it's free, my friend. Nobody said it's free, my friend. We're going to get into that. Okay, listen, let me answer this question real quick. This is a good question. I don't understand. I do care about people. What I say is I don't have to put up with silly nonsense in my chat. I block. Doesn't mean I don't care about people. In fact, that's why I promote this, because I do care about people. I've been in a struggle for years. I've worked in a corporate job for 20 years and got laid off. I've been in the struggle. Raising 3 kids, being on WIC, going to the food banks. I've been all over, guys. But it comes to a point where you got to make a pivotal decision in your life. Do you want to stay broke and stuck trying to get another job, or do you want to do something different for your family? That was my pivotal moment back in 2024. So I do care about people. So what does this program do for you? What is your name? Dennis. Look, Dennis, this program's taught me skills in the digital marketing space. That's first and foremost. It's taught me how to be a content creator. If you don't like content, this is not for you. I'm very bold in my statements. If you don't want to be on social media to post some videos, even if you do it faceless, you can. If you're not willing to put some videos out with content that's relevant to this business, then this won't work for you. I am now a content creator. This program taught me how to go online, literally post 3 short videos every single day, do some copy paste free ads, or go live. Everything I do and I speak about, I've learned it in this program. I've been doing it for 20 months. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. So Dennis, this is what the program gave me. It gave me confidence. It's allowed me. I appreciate you. Now you're understanding. And believe me, I care about people. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't care about people, because I know the struggle, right? But there's some disrespectful people on my lives that I can't deal with. So I will block. That's my right to do that. So I like to explain, when you come at me with a good question like you did, Dennis, I'm going to answer you, my friend. I like good, smart questions. Okay? Love it. So this taught me a lot of skills in the digital marketing space. I've learned how to brand myself. You guys will too. If you're already in business, this will help you to get your business better. So many people come and message me about they have a product, they can't sell it. This business will allow you to learn how to do that. We have people in the brick and mortar business, real estate, dental offices that want to go online. They don't know the first place to start. That's where our program comes in. Okay, I choose to do my business all online. We have other people in this business that will go out and talk to local businesses to promote this. Hey, come on. This is going to teach you X, Y, and Z. You need this if you want to get your business out of the red into the black. So you do with your business what you like, but I am all online. I promote through the social channels online, these digital, beautiful channels online, digital real estate. But that's not where it stops. You understand, if these platforms were to shut down at any given time, which we know the TT did, I've got someone's email address. So we teach you how to get an email list, because that email list is yours for life. You must be collecting people's emails. And how do we do that? I'm not even there yet. We get them to come to our free blueprint. My domain is called ManuelaVincent.com. So when you guys came on, I said, if you want to go ahead of me and check out the blueprint details, that's free to you to look at it. It's called information. Go ahead and put your email in there. Check your spam folder, promotion folder, get it out. This is going to go over the whole business for you, right? If you don't want to hear me talk, go there now. So when people put their email in, I've now got you as a new potential customer. You're going to come into my automations and I'm going to give you value every day. First, you're going to get the blueprint. And then I'm going to give you value every day. I'm going to send you something that makes you really think. You're going to get automated emails from me for 30 days. Today, I'm doing a live Zoom for anyone who comes into my automations. I'm going to be doing that at 1 p.m. Eastern today, where I'm going to talk about the frequently asked questions that I get in my email box about this business. So Dennis, if you're interested, come on in. I'm going to be doing that at 1 p.m. today. If you guys are home, I don't know. I'll send the replay out later, but it's for anybody who's in my email automations. If you want to listen to me talk about the frequently asked questions, and then you can ask me questions. See, I'm going to start doing that at least once a month. Okay. I'll donate Galaxy. Those Galaxy are expensive. And if you can do it, I appreciate you, but I'm not on TikTok I haven't monetized on TikTok yet. My goal is to get monetized on YouTube, and I'm going to be doing that by the end of the year. I'm so blessed. I'm thankful for you guys being on here. What am I asking for? Nothing. Sandra, I come on live to talk about a business that I'm part of. I just dropped my blueprint. That is free. The blueprint I gave you is free. I'm not asking you for anything, guys. What I'm sharing with you is something that I found. Hi, Debbie. I found this because I was a desperate mom at 52 who needed to bring an income back in the house. The employers weren't calling me. So I got to find another way to make an income, my friends. So that's what I did. I decided to build my own business, and that's what you're going to learn in this, okay? So let's get on to number 2. I always get people saying, get to the point. I'm trying. But if you don't want to hear me talk, then you can go to the blueprint, okay? Right here, ManuelaVincent.com. Okay, I'm going to refer to that throughout my live. I am blessed. Sandra, I'm blessed beyond means. I'm alive, thank God. I have 3 beautiful kids, 2 teenagers at home. I love my husband. I'm blessed in so many ways. So Sandra, you're contradicting yourself. Now you're saying, no, please don't be part of any. What do you mean? This is a digital business, Sandra. No, trading is not better. First, that's high risk. Anybody agree with me? Why would you trade? That's higher risk. A business online, not a brick and mortar business. We're talking about online business is the way to go, Sandra. It's high in demand. It's about to be $1 trillion industry in the year 2033. Why would I trade my money? That is beyond clueless. By the way, that is a skill. I agree with you. That is a skill, but I don't want to have a high risk like that. I'd rather buy a program that I know is going to teach me something, and then I can earn from it 100% profit, Sandra. Anybody agree with Sandra? Do you want to trade your money? Go ahead. Why would you want to clean for a living? I don't want to clean nobody's house. I have a hard enough time cleaning my own. Do I want to clean for a business? Now, see, if you were smart, what I would do with the cleaning industry, and that is something I would look into, but I'm not cleaning it myself. I'm going to hire people to clean. Yeah, that's a business. Okay? So some of your things, the trading, I'm not into. Cleaning, you can build your own cleaning business, have someone else clean those homes or those Airbnbs. That is a smart way of thinking, okay? Back to this. Number 2, guys, Mythbuster. You don't have to have any tech skills. You do not need tech skills with this. You don't need no tech skills, guys. Anybody on here tech savvy? Let me know. Are you tech savvy? You can't get anything here for $5, my friend Miles. My cheapest program is $100. Some of you spend $50 to $100 on a cell phone bill. I spend $200. I got a bunch of iPhones here. I'll explore your website. Really want to know how it works. Yeah, Dennis, go ahead and check out my website and get your email in there. And then you're going to get the blueprint. It's going to go over what this is about. Everything you're going to be getting. You can go through the website pages. And if you have time today at 1 p.m., get on my live Zoom if you like. Okay, look. You don't need to be tech savvy. I don't have tech skills. I'm not in the tech industry. When I joined this, that's what I loved. Even with the website you're going to get, you're literally going to click a couple buttons to upload 30 done for you emails. You get that with this business. You get a automated system for free that does the selling, telling follow-up for you. So you can sit back, relax. The most you're going to be doing in this is creating your content. 3 videos a day, copy paste ads are going live. You send people to the free blueprint, whatever your domain is, dennisgetspaid.com, whatever you're going to pick. You send people to that And they're going to go into your automations. They're going to get the free blueprint. They're going to see what it's about. They're going to decide if this is for them or not. I let my automations do the work for me. I don't have to sit here and beg and chase people to buy my programs. Either you want it or you don't. When you go in there and you see them, you decide if it's for you or not. That's the most we do. Okay? I miss what? One excess interest online title with business proposition ban. I don't know what that means. It's all gibberish, my friend. Can you type that out in better text? I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Supplied with only fortune cookie. I don't even know what that means. It looks like gibberish. Okay. So you don't need to be an influencer, have a big following. You don't need any fancy tech skills with this, guys. As a matter of fact, let's say some of you are lazy. Okay. I'm just going to throw this out there. So you're going to get an automated system for yourself. I set it up about, maybe it took me 1 hour, maybe when I first got this. I had to make sure that my emails were personalized. I had to make sure my links for my website was in there. I would say maybe 1 to 2 hours when I bought this. Okay. Some people are slower, some are faster. If you're the kind of person who doesn't want to touch anything, you can pay them to do it for you in there. It's going to cost you more money. That's why I do everything for myself. If I have questions, I will tell you. I will ask you. You like my hair? It's a mess. I don't really care though. I just put it up and that's it. I put it up and that's it. Thank you so much though. Appreciate you. Happy Freedom Friday, everyone. I say Freedom Friday because I don't have to answer to a boss anymore. I didn't want to answer to a boss, right? I didn't want to be living on eggshells, being harassed, having a nasty boss in my ear all day. Like, I didn't want any of that. No, it's not. Okay, another good question. Let's debunk this right now. This is not multi-level marketing. Guys, if you don't know what that is, Google it. Multi-level marketing is when you join in this. And guys, let me just be honest here. That's not always bad. Some people are always criticizing things. When you Google multi-level marketing, there's some legit businesses and there's some not legit businesses with that. Not all of them are the same, okay? But when you have to recruit people into your business, that's considered multi-level marketing. In order for you to make a bunch of profit, that's called multi-level marketing, and you're recruiting people. We don't do that here. There's no recruiting with this. We sell these programs to regular individuals. You're going to get a customer that pays you one time. It's not daily. It's not like when they pay you, they're going to pay you every month. That's not what this is. This is not residual income. This is, I get a customer today, boom, she pays me $900 or $1,400. That goes to my bank account. They're now in our program. They're going to get access to our community of 58,000 people. They're going to get access to mentorship from a multi-7-figure earner. They get access to me. I have my own community. You're going to be guided. You're going to get a lesson every single day. You got self-paced learning, blah, blah, blah. That's what this is about, guys. This is not MLM. This is not network marketing. You're not having to chase people in the DMs. People come into my program because they find me on social media. They ask me what the blueprint is. I send it to them, point, period, blank. They take a look and they see if it's for them. That's what this is, guys. It's not MLM. I like that question. Girl, please stop talking. Okay, goodbye then. Goodbye then, my friend. If you don't like me talking, you can leave or I can block you. Which would you prefer? Let me block this person real quick. Goodbye. Let me see what this comment is. Are you talking about my hair now? Put some gel on your baby hair. So, you know what? Girl, look at my baby hairs. If they're frizzy, good. I don't care. I don't care. Goodbye. I'll take it away from you. You don't got to worry about it. You don't got to worry about watching my baby hairs with the gel. Oh, yeah. You see how some people are, guys? They're funny. All right, let's keep rocking. So look, number 3. You don't need to be, okay, here's another good one. A lot of people think, thank you, Rochelle. I don't care about that stuff. Rochelle, look, I'm even thinning. Do you understand? I'm thinning, right? I'm thinning because I'm in menopause. That stuff don't bother me, but I gotta say something because it's funny how the trolls will be on there. And what they're doing is they're rage baiting me. I love myself. Guys, I've come a long way in my life. When I was young, I hated the way I looked. I wasn't ugly, but to me, I felt ugly. And like I said, when you get to be this old, you start to not care about those kind of things. I've been through some things, right? Haven't we all? But I appreciate you. Thank you for the compliment, right? I'm proud of where I am, and I just love myself. I'm in the era of loving myself, right? It really doesn't matter about other people's opinions. But I appreciate you, girl, for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. Danny, you say you love my hair. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look, number 3 is you don't have to be getting on phones with this. When I say getting on phones, look, don't get me wrong. You have to have a cell phone to work with this business because you're going to be creating content off of it. But you don't got to be on phones to talk to people. Do not need a phone. I'm just going to say do not need to call people. Need to call people to make a sale here. That is so old school, guys. If you guys are still in that style of marketing, what are you doing? What are y'all doing? Like, that is so old school. That's what the network marketing days are about. The network marketing people, they always teach you, you go through your phone and you write 100 names down. And then you go line by line and you're going to call them up and saying, hey, do you have a quick 5 minutes to take a look at something? Who here wants to do that? Put a number 2 if you want to do that in the chat. Do you want to spend your days doing that? Where you're going to hear no after no after no after no, right? Nothing wrong with no's because they say every no leads to a yes. But I don't got to worry about that here. My business is rejection free and recession free. You don't got to worry about making no calls here. You don't got to worry about making no calls here, guys. That's what I love about it. So you do not need to call anyone to make a sale. You know why, guys? And I'm going to break that down too. It's because we have an automated system that does the selling, telling follow-up for us. Your job is to create 3 short videos every single day. I haven't even gotten into the 2-hour workday. I might not even have time today. I'm going to try. But, look what was I saying here? Do not need to call anyone to make a sale. You don't have to do that with this. Now, see, I go a little extra. So what I do is I send people personal messages on a Loom video. And I give you, if you have a question for me, I'll send you a little Loom video. It's recorded. It's like me talking to you like now. And that way you get to see my face and we get to resonate with each other. I've done Zooms one-on-one, not a little phone call like this. Hey, you want to buy? The only Zooms I do is for people that have more questions for me. That's different than getting on a phone, talking to a bunch of people trying to sell a product. No, these people already know what my business is. They just have a little bit more questions, and I'm happy to do that. That's different. But your phone is going to be used to create that content. That's all I use is my phone. I answer comments with my phone. It's so fun, guys. Okay. So these are the 3 myth busters. These are the things you don't need. Again, screenshot this if you want to, because I'm going to erase these now. And I'm going to talk about what you do need here. And we're going to go into the 2-hour workday. And then we're going to talk about the programs. Okay. Can you guys screenshot that real quick? Beep 5 4 3 2 1 ManuelaVincent.com. Go there, okay? Now I'm gonna wipe this away, and then I'm gonna talk about what you do need. So this business that I'm part of, guys, we premise on a 2-hour workday. That's it. If you guys work a job, you can do this. We have many people that work jobs and they do this business in the nooks and crannies of their day, literally. You could be in your car on your lunch break. You could be doing a video real quick. It doesn't matter. You can do it in the evening. As long as you get your 3 videos out, 7-second, 30-second, 1-minute videos. You do some copy paste ads. We give you the ads, the sites free, or you can go live. I know people that were in their job. They went in their car during their lunch break and did a live. There's always a way to do something when you want it bad enough. If you want to get out of your job, you're going to do this, guys. Okay, so Make it make sense. Um, Kalia, what is going on in here today, my friend? Evening. Why, Samir, is it, why are you typing your words all together? Can we space them out? Can we space the words out? Or are you doing that purposely? I don't understand what you're trying to say. Guys, you guys crack me up. Is anybody on TikTok? Are you just watching from outside the room? Are you peekabooing me? Are you peekabooing me? Come on, share the live. Get some people in here. I'm trying my best to build this platform up over here. Maybe it's the wrong time of day. Maybe I should come back later and do it over here. I get a lot of engagement on YouTube. They know me. They know I come live at 11 a.m. every single day. Megan, are you there? Anybody on here? Can you give me some engagement? Can you hit the screen? Double tap the screen. I appreciate the roses I got earlier, guys, okay? I think it's so hilarious. I don't know. I don't know what's going on today, guys. No, I'm not into Bitcoin. I'm not into trading coin. I'm not into that stuff, guys. So I don't, and if you're on here to pitch that, can you not do that on my live, please? Guys, don't do that. Don't go for the people on my live who are trying to pitch about Bitcoin and nonsense like that. How do you know? You said you look like your mom. How do you know what my mom looks like? How do you know what my mom looks like? But I do look like my mom, actually. My mom's passed away, though. But I look like her. I favor her. Okay, so these are now the things that you do need for this business, okay? 3 things, okay? I talked about what you don't need. Now we're going to talk about what you do need, okay? You must have a phone with Wi-Fi, guys. Who doesn't have a phone nowadays? There might be a small percentage. I'm talking about the United States. If you don't have a phone, like, what are you watching me from? Maybe a laptop? I don't know. Everybody has a phone in their hand, scrolling all day long, looking for something, right? So that's what makes this business work so well, though, guys, is because there's 5 billion people on social media looking for another opportunity. They're looking for something new. They're looking for a way to make an income online. They're always online. They're shopping online. So that's why I know that this works, and we have proof that it works, because people are always willing to buy what they want. Okay? In this case, they're going to buy one of my done-for-you digital programs. And there's different levels in there based on whatever you want to learn and earn. Okay? So you must have a phone to do this, not because you're going to be talking on the phone, because you're going to be using it for content. Right? You can't create content on these platforms with your laptop, right? So that's one question that I always get is, do you need a laptop? No, you don't. Does it help when it comes to other things you might want to create? Yeah, but you don't need it for the primary reason of this business. You just have to have a phone with that Wi-Fi, guys. And Wi-Fi, you can actually get free Wi-Fi when you go to your local library, if you don't want to pay for Wi-Fi, right? Some people scroll all day. So you're the exception, I guess. Samir, you're the exception, I guess. Oh, I didn't see that. 1 second. I'm going to hide this guy here. I didn't see anything about the ICE. Sorry. I'm trying to really focus on my topic today, Kalia. I'm trying to focus on my topic. See, what happens is when I focus too much on the chat and the negative comments, then I start to get off topic. I want people that watch this on the replay to get the context of what I'm talking about. So I can't see every single comment. Okay? And somebody, if they say stupid things, I'm ignoring it. I'm not going to focus on that today. Okay? So you need a phone with Wi-Fi. Okay? And number 2, you need to have at least one social media platform. Do you guys have it? You're watching me on YouTube over here. You're watching me on TikTok over here. So you got to have one, right? One social media platform at least. Yeah, you need to, because that's the platform you're going to be using to create your content on. You can you can add more later, but you got to focus on one to start. One to start. Phone with Wi-Fi, one social media platform that you're going to get good at. This is going to be your primary one. That's one of the questions I get sometimes when people start this. They're like, I appreciate you checking it out for me, but if I focus on that stuff too much, I'm not going to get in. I'm going to lose track of what I'm talking about. I really need to get better in 2026 and not focus on the negative. Focus on the positive. Are we all there? Are we going to let that old mess go? Like, are we going to focus on the things that are conducive to bringing us an income in 2026? Can I see a number 2 in the chat? If that's you, are we going to work in 2026? We're going to make ourselves more positive, good vibes. Stop worrying about and reading negative news. Because that's my goal. 6-figure mama online. Stop worrying about things that don't help you get where to your goals. Stop focusing on the negative stuff. Right, Kalia, let's go. I don't know about you, but I'm going to leave that baggage behind. I don't want to focus on that stuff anymore. So that is my goal for this year. Kalia, keep me accountable. So like today, I don't want to focus on the negative. If I see silly things, I'm just going to block it or let it go. I can't let my mental get me to that space anymore, or it's not going to let me be able to pour back into people. Okay. So keep me accountable, girl. Keep me accountable. Right. I know there's some nasty people in the chat. Sometimes it is what it is. Number 3, you must have 2 hours a day that you can work this business. I call it a 2-hour workflow, or 2 hours a day. 2-hour workflow. That's what we do here, guys. We achieve this in 2 hours a day. Okay. So these are the 3 things now, okay, that you need to do in order to be able to get some success in this business that I'm part of. Okay. You got to have phone with Wi-Fi. You have to have at least one social media platform, and you're going to be able to work a 2-hour workflow. Okay. So we got that right. Now, can we agree, before I get into the next part of this, can we agree that you need to get the knowledge? You need to get the knowledge. Thank you, Kalia. You need to have the knowledge to be able to put all these things together to make an income online in 2026. Yes or yes. Put yes in the chat if you agree with me. You have to have the knowledge, because you can go and Google anything, but that doesn't mean it's correct. Number 1, you're trying to go for the free ways. Doesn't mean that who you're learning from is knows what they're talking about. Everybody goes to Google because they want a quick fix. But just because you go to Google doesn't mean that what they're saying is correct. You need a mentor. You need a community to support you. Okay. Kalia says yes and yes. Guys, you got to have the knowledge to put all these things to work for you. That's the only way you're going to achieve your goals. That's what happened to me back in 2024. I came out of a corporate job. I was used to being told what to do. Now I'm in the digital space, right, guys? And I always show this. I'm now a boss lady. I'm my own boss. I don't have an employer telling me what to do every day. Manuela has to get up out the bed. I got to do my lives. I got to create my content. I'm the boss of myself. I've got to do these things every single day to see some action, to see some sales, to see some growth in my platforms. I get up excited. I'm already thinking about what I'm going to talk about, right? I'm not a teacher, but I've learned to teach through this program. Thank you. I appreciate you. I've learned to coach. I've learned to share things that are working for me. Have I had failures? Yes. Am I going to fail again? Sure. If you don't fail, you don't learn. They're called lessons. You get yourself back up and you keep trying. Are all my videos going to pop off? No. I focus on the ones that are, and then I recreate those same ones to get people to ask me for my blueprint. Does that make sense to everybody? Put a number 2 if you understand what I'm saying. The frog in the back has an attitude problem. All right, Sarah, if you say so. Okay. So this is it. This is what you're going to do. But now you need the knowledge. And that's where we come in, okay? So the knowledge, and I'm going to talk about these programs real quick. And then I'm going to talk about how we get discovered, if you will. Okay. So there's, we promote 5 digital programs. These are the knowledge. These are the programs that you're going to be learning from. So if Kalia, let's see, you look like the front, okay, it's staring me out at creepy. Okay, listen. When you get into my automations, manuelavince.com, you're going to get a blueprint. That's the first thing you're going to get in your email box. You check your spam folder promotion. I have to always reiterate this because sometimes it doesn't go to Yahoo or Hotmail emails. It goes to your spam. Get it out. Look it over. Then you're going to watch 2 short videos with our mentor talking about this whole business, what you're going to be doing. It's going to say, if you're interested now, after she has her spiel, you're going to go to the next page that has the programs listed. There's 5 digital programs, okay? These programs have a level of digital education. There is 5 of them. So now is the next important step. How much do you want to learn from them? What is your mental? Like, do you want to learn a lot or a little? Did you come into this because you want to make a profit? If that's not you, that's fine too. Maybe you're someone who just wants to learn. You don't care about reselling them. We have people in here like that, okay? For me, I needed to make an income because I needed to replace what I lost, okay? Appreciate you. Thank you, Harry. So the 5 programs are as such. We're going to start from the smallest today. Okay. Again, keep in mind, each one of these is a different level of education. I like to use the analogy of a nurse. There's different types of nursing, right? RNs. I don't even know them all. I could Google it right now. But there's different levels. So when you go to school, you're going to learn that level and you're going to pay for that level of learning, of education. These are digital programs that teach you everything about digital marketing. So each program is going to give you a different level of learning. You can always upgrade later. 30 days, you can upgrade if you come in at the lower program. You're like, oh, I want to make the big dollars, or I want to learn now. I've already got this. Now I want to go up a scale and I want to learn some more stuff. You're welcome to do that here. Okay. Okay, now, thank you. Man, nose is running today. Come on. First program is $100, guys. Like I said in the beginning, every single one of you probably has a phone. You're paying about 50 to $100. I paid $2 because I have iPhones. They're not cheap. So if you can afford that, that's not bringing you any income. Like I use my phone to produce income. I use my iPad to produce income. All tax write-offs, by the way, when you have a business. You can't do a tax write-off if you don't have a business. They don't care about that. I got a MacBook. I use that for my business. Okay. So $100 is our cheapest program. It's called the it's called the Launchpad, launching you into the digital space. It's going to still give you access to our 58,000 member community. You're going to be able to make $100 sales with that one. If that is what you want to do and you're okay with making a few hundred a month, a week, whatever it is, then go for that one, okay? This is what I tell everybody. You go for what you want to start at. If you're the person who's a toe dipper and you're like, let me try to see what I can do with that one, and then I'll upgrade later. So that's what that's for, okay? Call the Launchpad, $100, guys. Every single one of you I know has that. You're paying it on a cell phone that's not bringing you a profit. It's entertainment. You're scrolling, okay? So anybody can find $100. Believe me, I can sell things on my house and come up with over $100. All right. The next program is $300. It's called the Passive Daily Blueprint. This allows you to get 2 income streams now. So if someone comes into Kalia's If someone comes into Kalia's website and they say, well, I want to try the 100 first, she's going to get $100. If they come into Kalia's website and say, I want to go all in, I want to get 2 income streams, I'm going to buy the $300 program. That goes to her Stripe account or her Square account or her PayPal, whatever she sets up back there. Directly to Kalia. Nobody, not me, takes it. It goes right to her bank account because we are direct business to business. Okay? 100% profit. No uplines or downlines. Okay? I don't want to sell my frog. And if you're not allowed to have money, then you're going to be in trouble. That makes no sense. Money is what makes the world go round. You got to have money to buy the things you need or want. Money is not evil. People make it evil. If you take your money and you do the right things with it, giving to the needy, paying for someone's meal, those are what God wants you to do. He doesn't want you to live broke. While you're here on this earth, you need to be able to make an income that's going to keep you going, not surviving. I want to be more than, I want to be thriving. Okay. So whoever said that is ridiculous. And no, it's not Lucifer's money. That's ridiculous. Goodbye. When you start talking about the devil on my lives, I block you. And he did it wrong. Whoever's talking about Diddy on here, he was wrong. He was greedy. Sarah, Diddy was greedy. God don't like greed. You understand what I'm saying? He'll take it away just like you got it. Let's go. You can't be greedy with your money. God will give you more things than you ever can imagine if you can help people with it. Let's get smart. Okay? $300 program, $100 program. If you want to make 6 figures in 2026, $300 sales coming in over and over again, that's going to be a 6-figure income. Okay? If you want to go higher, guys, the next program is $600. And by the way, these are one time. This is not a tuition. One-time fee gets you into business and getting you ready to promote these programs the right way. $600 is going to give you 3 income streams. You see this? Now you got $600 sales coming in, 3 and 1. $600 sales is going to give you $200K a year if you do it the right way. Sarah, can we stop talking? Goodbye, Sarah. I have to remove Sarah because she's talking about the frog. That has nothing to do with what today's topic is. Now, the top program right here is what I came in in 2024. $900 will get you all 4 programs. That's $1,900 value of programs you're learning and earning from. So that's what I did. It's called the Legacy Builder Program. I want to leave a legacy for my family, so that's why I got started at that one. Did I have 900 laying around, tapped out on credit cards, maxed out, basically trying to pay down debt because I lost my job? I did it on a payment plan, installment plans, Afterpay or Klarna. I did it on a firm back then. I got approved. I didn't have to pay $0 out of pocket, and I'm in business. So those are options available to you if you want to get started with this. How badly do you want it? That's the question I have for you today. Do you want it bad enough? Do you? If not, don't waste my time or yours. That's why I come and talk to the people that really want to change their lives. These programs have done so many things for me. Confidence, built my growth and my following, income growth, without having to leave my home to go to a crazy job. Okay? $900 means you can earn 900 people coming into your website, $600 sales coming in, 3 or 1s. You got 4 income streams now. I got to do a puzzle. 1 second. There we go. A puzzle done. The last program I had, and we implemented this about a month or 2 ago because our community came back and said, why don't we have something for Spanish speaking people? Because they want to do digital marketing too. They want to learn these new skills. They have a big following. They want to do this in the Spanish community. So our tech team, our mentor, she put over 6 figures, multiple 6 figures into building this out for us. So now we have a Spanish program as well as the English program together. In this highest program, it's valued at it's called the Legacy Builder Bundle Pack. It's a $1,400 program valued with $6,600 worth of products in there. Okay, that's the level of learning you're getting. Okay, $1,400, I upgraded immediately when it became available. So now that's the level I'm at. And I can earn $1,400 paydays, okay? That's why I don't play. When it comes to investing my money, I'm doing it into the right place, okay? I don't play with my money. Yeah. So here we go. It's going to give you 5 income streams it's going to give you 5 programs in English and 5 in Spanish. Don't worry about if you don't speak Spanish. You don't have to. When you buy the $1,400 Legacy Builder program, you're going to go in and you're going to learn from the English version. There's 2 in there. You get 2 links because someone may come through your funnel and say, hey, Manuela, I don't even speak Spanish. I want to buy the Spanish programs. So they're going to come and buy that from you. Someone might come in and buy the English side. Now you got 2 links going, and this is what allows you to make 10 income streams, guys. They saw the need for it. We needed to be more global. Thank you for the follow, Betty. I appreciate you. We needed to be global, guys. I'm trying to break this down for you simple as I can. So let's put it in perspective as far as dollar signs go, okay? I know TikTok got to be careful with the words. YouTube, they don't really care. Let's put yourself in the imaginary state. Hello, good evening. How are you? I'm doing good, Betty. How are you? Where are you chiming in from? Tell me. I love having conversations. Even if it's one person on here, I don't care. I like talking to people. Hi. Thank you so much. Is it Ismail? Were you on here yesterday? Guys, I'm from Northern Virginia, born and raised. Are you guys going to get snow this weekend? Are you guys going to get snow this weekend? I'm curious. They're talking about 10 to 15 plus inches here, Lord. Oh my gosh. I'm not going out. I'm staying in my house. I don't want to deal with snow, my friends. I can't. It's pretty to watch, but I don't want to go in it. Do you guys like snow? Tell me. I love hearing you guys. Okay. So let's talk about this. If you were to... It's melting for me. Where are you at? Where are you at? Ismail, where are you at? Sorry if Betty, respectfully, I don't let people come into my my lives. I've gotten scammed like that before. Sorry. I don't let anybody come into my lives, like unless it's somebody from my community, and we're doing a joint live or something like that. So although I appreciate your effort on that, I don't let anybody into my lives. It's nothing against you. I just don't do that because a lot of times it's crazy people coming into your lives and then you can't get out of it. It's weird. So let's put this in perspective. If you were to buy the $1,400 program, that is $511K a year, guys. I like to see numbers and I like to see what it's all about. That's a lot of income. And it's possible because we have people right now who are making $600,000 a year, $700K a year. We have a lady from Canada. We have already created 25 self-made millionaires in South Africa reselling these digital programs. Okay, sharing them with another family who needs it. Okay, so if you say that's too good to be true, you're incorrect. We already have a lot of people doing it. My goal for the end of this year is 6 figures on the online space. If I could just make a consistent 10K a month, which is possible with this, then I'm going to be able to do that. Okay. You make 30 a year. Why not come on over and try to make, I don't know, I'm going to say try because I can't tell you what you'll make. But we have people making multiple 6 figures in this industry, in this business. Why not try to come over here and do an online business to make 6 figures? I have another lady who's going to join me in a couple weeks at the $1,400 program level. Her goal is to make 6 figures in 6 months. That's what our mentor did. She made her first million in 17 months with this business. So highest Yu Tang, why don't you come over and try to get into a business that's going to allow you to double that? I don't know what your income goals are. 30 a year is really nothing. I mean, if that's what if you're okay with 30 a year, continue to do what you do. But I know for me, I want to make 6 figures every year, multiple 6 figures. Okay. I don't know what your income goals are. Let me put it in perspective again. If you were to come in at the $1,400 program, which is our highest program, you're going to be learning a lot in that. You're going to get them one-on-one mentorship, all kinds of good stuff. We have a live interactive training. 3 times a week, we have a webinar. We have social media training. We have a bunch of stuff every week. So let's just say you sold 8 $1,400 programs. You're already at $11,000 a month. How could that help you, highest? I don't know. You tell me, guys. I have big goals and dreams with this. That's 132 a year. Hey, Taylor, how are you? Okay. All it takes is 6. Literally, if you just did 6 customers at the $1,400 program, that is a 6-figure income too. That's exactly $100K. 8 gives you $132K. So 11,000 a month is some pretty income. Okay. We basically teach you in the first 30 days how to get to a 10K month income. That's your first goal. Your first goal also is to get your investment back. And I did it in 7 days. First, that shows you and tells you that I'm consistent. I wanted this bad enough. You're going to find people that are come into this and they don't really care. They just buy it to buy it, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I want to work with people that really want it. How badly do you want it? Okay. Let's talk about that $900 program. That is $328K a year. Okay. If you sold 12 of those, let's do this math. 900 times 12. If you sold 12 of those 900s, which is easy, stop freaking out because the way we teach you is so easy to get them because you're not having to call anybody. We're going to get you so good at creating your story. It's not MLM, Jamie. Goodbye, Jamie. You don't know what you're talking about. Goodbye, Jamie. I told you guys, an MLM is multi-level marketing. It's when you recruit people. We don't got to recruit here. We sell to individual customers. Every time a customer comes to my website, they're going to put their email in. They're going to get an email from me with the blueprint. They're going to go through the process to see what it's all about. They're going to buy a one-time program from me. That's it. I get the income from it. They're good to go. They're going to be up and running with their website. They're going to do the same thing. I don't know what's so hard to understand about that. Okay. So if you were to sell 12 of those $900 programs, that's 10K a month. That's your goal. Okay. I just want to put in perspective as far as how much you could potentially make here. If you don't know better, you won't do better. You won't understand. Okay. We're almost at the hour, but it's okay. So again, guys, you have to decide which program you want to come in. There's 5 digital programs. Based on those, that's what's going to decide how much you're going to make and how much you're going to learn from them. Okay. All of that is at ManuelaVincent.com. Let me drop the website one more time. It's Friday, guys. I got to get on a Zoom in an hour. For those people that want to get on there with me, go put your email address into my website, ManuelaVincent.com. Happy to jump on there with you. We can have a conversation, okay? Just like I'm talking like this, okay? The last part, you're going to learn how to attract the people to you. This is how you're going to get those 12 customers, those 8 customers. This is how we do it. The 2-hour workday, guys. And then we're going to hop off of here. The first hour of your 2-hour workday is going to be you creating 3 pieces of content. Okay, you're going to create 3 pieces of content on whatever platform you choose. TikTok is a gold mine because it allows you to repurpose to many platforms. And there's so many people, it's funny, looking on here for ways to make money online in 2026. Okay, So that's why I do this on TikTok and then I repurpose over to my shorts on YouTube, okay? So you're going to learn to create 3-second videos, 30-second videos, and 1-minute videos. And what are you going to be talking about in those? So for instance, let me put this up real quick. See? 7-second, 30-second, and 1 minute. What are you going to be talking about? Not just anything. We're going to teach you to tell why you bought this program. Were you the struggling mom who just didn't want to keep working a job? Maybe you missed time with your little ones. Are you tired of taking a calculator to the store because you just don't know how? You only have a little budget in your bank account and you don't want to go over. So you got to calculate. How many of us have been there? I have. Are you sick and tired of going to food banks for groceries when you know there's not a lot there? I mean, whatever your struggle is, that's what you're going to share. I was sick and tired of being broke. I was sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck because I worked a 9-to-5 job that didn't care about me. I got laid off at the age of 52. I had no savings, no retirement, no plan B. I didn't want to go get another job to start all over again. I didn't have anything to show for. Why would I give my time and attention to another employer who's going to let me go, discard me? I decided to find a way to learn how to build an online income through a program that only requires me to work 2 hours a day with my cell phone and Wi-Fi. I plugged into the training. I invested myself into the training. I recouped my investment in 1 week. And now I'm able to make daily, monthly pay. Cell phone, Wi-Fi. If you're the 9-to-5 who's burnt out, you're sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck, you don't want to go get another job. You just didn't know what else is out here. I found it. Down in the comments, put the word blueprint. I'd love to share this with you. That's all I do in my videos, whether I'm talking like that or I have text on the screen. That's what we're going to teach you how to do in your 7-second, 30-second, 1-minute video. You got to be willing to share a story that's powerful, that's going to hit another mom, another dad's pain point. We have fathers in this who strictly are trying to go after those dads who are busting their butts and they want to be home with their family. Whatever your goal and dream is to go with this, that's what you're going to learn to talk about, guys. And that's why we attract the right people. Gumbello, how are you? I'm not your mom, but it's okay. The next 30 minutes, you're going to spend doing copy paste ads. So once you got your 3 videos going, next is copy paste ads. You're going to do 30 minutes of copy paste ads. We give you the ads. We're going to teach you how to create more easy ads, real simple ads, not complicated ads. You're going to post them on free websites. We give you the websites too. And you're just going to do the same thing. You're looking for other moms who want to make $300 a day. They don't want to be grinding in a day job anymore. These high traffic sites are for those kind of people that are looking for a way out of their job, or they need part-time income, or they want to replace their full-time income. And we teach you how to post these on those sites. So that's one part of that's 30 minutes, or you can go live like I do. Right? You decide. Do you want to do copy paste ads or go live? You have a choice, but you must be creating this 3 pieces of content a day because that's going to build up your algorithms on these platforms. And TikTok even says 3 or more videos a day. I do 3 consistently every single day, talking about my story, how I found this program. If you don't want to get a part-time, don't get a part-time. Look into this program that's been life-changing, okay? The last one is the last 30 minutes I spend responding to comments and emails. And I know it's sloppy how I'm writing on here, guys. So the last 30 minutes I spend responding to comments and emails. Okay? Don't mind my handwriting. Okay? I respond to comments and emails of people who are interested in learning about this business. Will everybody be interested? No, I don't focus on that. My job every day, my intention is to help at least one family a day. In turn, what does that do for me? That gives me a $900 sale, a $600 sale, a $1,000, or $1,400 sale because I'm helping someone else get started. They're going to now take upon themselves to get into this program, and I'm going to help them get their first sale. right? Through the structurized program. This is not recruiting. It's not network marketing. We don't got to recruit and build a big upline, downline, right? And as a matter of fact, some of my customers that come in don't even reach back out to me. They just do their own thing. See, I don't know you need help unless you reach out to me, but I always leave the door open for that communication. That's a good mentor. So I give emails to my already existing customers. Do you need any help? Where can I help you? Are you doing what you need to do? Some of them reach out to me and they're like, I don't make a sale yet. Okay, what are you doing? I thought you wanted to get out of your day job. You got to be doing the 2-hour workday right. So it's all up to you guys. We can lead you to the water, but we can't make you drink. We have all the tools and all the resources here, a multiple 7-figure earner. We have other 6 and 7-figure mentors that are in here coaching as well. But if you're not willing to get the learning and implement it, then it won't work for you. Right? There's always an excuse for somebody. People will say, oh, that thing didn't work. Well, what did you not do right? Because it's worked for me. If they tell me, hey, your message is not clear, maybe add this into your content. Do you think I'm not going to listen to them? Yeah. Because that one little tweak could be the big difference where people are going to start to ask you for the details now. I'm already getting that in my content because what I talk about is resonating with people. Hi, Nikki. How are you today? My content is resonating with people already. People are going to ask me for the details, the blueprint. I'm doing amazing. How are you? Where are you from? How did I sleep? Good. I took, I don't know if I could say that on here. You know, the CBDs, gummies? Yeah, I took actually one. I should have took 2 last night. You're from California. I'm from Virginia. Welcome, California. How's the weather there? You guys don't get snow, right? Oh, you're on two. You're also on my YouTube today. Are you on my YouTube too? I see the waving hand. How many hours sleep? I might have gotten 7 or 8. What's up, Molly? How are you today? Yeah, I say that because I don't have curtains and then the sun just comes on in and so kind of wakes me up. But I have to get up anyways. I got to get motivated. Yeah, I'm drinking my coffee. I've got to get on and do the thing and I got to get ready for my live. So like I got to get up, right? KT, why are you doing a wellness check on me? Are you a doctor? I have water. I drink water every day. Look, for anybody caring about my health, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm a morning person. Look, see, I fill my awala with a lot of water. Well, thank you, KT. And you know what's funny, KT? I feel like I'm the most healthiest person overall. Let me tell you, people judge me because, I'm a little thicker, right? I've always been thick. I've not, to the doctors, I'm obese, right? Because I'm 5'1" and my body frame is big. But the thing is, I hadn't gotten sick since 2020 with the vid. KT, I'm talking to you because I don't know if you're genuinely caring about what I'm talking about, but my son got flu. He passed it to me. Okay. This is what kids do. And then I ended up getting the vid again and pneumonia, ended up in the hospital. I hadn't been sick since 2020. I'm a pretty healthy person, but that put me on my butt. So yes, I'm starting to do more greens. I'm anemic, come to find out, right? I do walks. So I have a walking app that I've been doing for a long time now. I do at least 30 minutes and it's like cardio walking. So I feel good. That's not the problem. Anybody can get sick, guys. I follow people that are healthy as anything, and they ended up getting the flu. So there's a lot of misconceptions around that. You're taking care of yourself, and that's awesome to hear. Who cares about what size you? Well, that's what the doctors say, but I'm good. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have diabetes. I got all the blood work done. That's why people crack me up. Did you know they say, I know it's not good to put a lot of junk in your coffee. I will put creamer in mine. But do you know what? It hasn't hurt me. And coffee alone, they say, gives you years of life without the junk in it, of course. So I don't care what other people think. As long as I am thriving, I'm living, I feel good, I'm all right with that. That put me out on my butt because of the pneumonia they told me. I ended up getting sepsis because of the pneumonia, and I'm anemic. So it's not about whether I walk or I work out or not. Yeah, they do misdiagnose. I agree with you. Hi, Molly. Good. Yeah, they do misdiagnose you. But I had to go, unfortunately. That's another thing. A lot of you probably will go for your health and wellness checkups. I try to avoid doctors. I really do. The only thing I will go for is my colonoscopies because, that runs in my family. Cancer for colonoscopy. I make sure I go to those, right? I walk in my house. If it's nice outside, I walk outside. I just drink, sometimes I'll drink the pods, which I know they're bad, but I still do it. The little Caribou pods or Starbucks pods or Dunkin' Donut pods, right? So I just drink coffee. I mean, I have at least 1 cup a day, and then the rest is my water. Doctors are doctors. I mean, you can't always trust them, but I was in trouble, guys. They literally released me from the hospital when I had the flu. This is off topic. So guys, if you have, let me just do this. If you have any questions about this, because I like to have conversations too. If you have any questions about this 2-hour workday, how I'm able to be home online in 2026, just go here. Put your email address in or go over here to this orange button or double tap here. Guys, all right, ManuelaVincent.com, because now we're getting off the topic, but I'm pretty much done with my conversation about this work life that I have, this being home, okay? All right? So go check it out. Now listen, what was the question? So I had a blood infection. Because of the pneumonia, they told me. I ended up getting sepsis. They had to do a blood transfusion, my first transfusion ever in life. Is that scary? Heck yeah. We're going to have our coffee. They need to stop playing. Everybody ain't meant to be a size 5. Kalia, thank you so much. Not everybody's meant to be a size 5, and some of them, that's satisfied, ain't even. Yes, like, this is the thing. I don't know if y'all believe in being. I believe it because my dad was broad. He wasn't a fat man. Thank you for the follow. He was big boned. And some of y'all probably don't believe in that. But my structure has always been wide, okay? The skinniest I've ever been, and that's because I was dieting very hard, 125. I didn't think it looked healthy on me. My goal now is to get to 145. I think I look good at 145. But the doctors have this chart, and I guess based on the average, that's what they go by. Right, Kalia? Hi, John Kelly. That's what they go by. There's a standard. But not everybody has the skinny fit. I'm all right with what I'm at, right? As long as I'm healthy, I'm doing an exercise. Also, guys, I'm in menopause. When you're in menopause, your weight takes a long time to come off. It's a struggle. I've been stuck at the same weight for a long time because I'm perimenopausal. All right, well, take care. Enjoy your errands. God bless you. Have a beautiful weekend, KT. Thank you for popping into my live today. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So anyone else who's listening, that's pretty much it. What is your New Year's resolution? I don't make a New Year's resolution. I don't have one, Nikki. I don't do those anymore. Can I tell you, most people that do those don't even stick with them. My ultimate goal is to just get better and better each year. I set a goal high and I try my best to reach it by the end of that year. I don't do New Year's resolutions anymore. Yes, I did eat breakfast. Yesterday I had scrambled eggs with turkey bacon. Today, the same. My coffee, my water, right? And like I said before, I'm not... Happy Friday, John. Happy Friday. Does anybody have any questions for me? Because I'm going to bounce off here. I got to get ready for my Zoom. I got to get ready for the Zoom coming up. John, why did you remove your message? I don't live in a trailer park, Pablo. Anybody have any questions for me? Nikki, how did you find me on here? Was I in the For You page? Like, how did you find me? I'm always interested to know that. When you got down to 140, girl, that's the weight I want to be at. See, that's what I'm saying though. Like your body, if you're built bigger, it's going to look a little funny. And then you have some girls, like I noticed this, that their face, like, okay, I know I shouldn't be asking this. Oh, you did find me on the FYP. Thank you. Does anybody have an opinion? I know I shouldn't ask this. On the GLP-1s. Anybody have an opinion on that? I know we're off topic real quick, and I'm going to talk about this real quick, and then I'm going to get off the live. Because I had considered doing that, Kalia. Because I have a friend who's in network marketing who is on one of the products. She was over 200 pounds. I'm not even close to that. I'm nowhere in the 200s. But she was quite big. And then she started doing that GLP-1, you put it here. And they have pills now too. But she started doing that and she's lost a lot of weight. Like she looks really good, but her face looks super thin. You said that's it. Just try to do the best that you can. I'm the same way. Yes. Good for you. Stay rich. What were you saying about the Zoom? Oh, Kalia, I'm going to be doing a Zoom where I'm going to be on there with people who are in my automations. I don't know if you're in my email list. Have you ever put your email into this? ManuelaVincent.com, Kalia? I don't know. I can't tell by your email. I don't know what your email is on there. But if you never put your email in here, anybody, guys, do that because I'm going to be doing a Zoom at 1 today where I'm just going to talk about the frequently asked questions. I have a whole list here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 frequently asked questions I'm going to be talking about, which probably will answer some of y'all's questions. And then I'm going to open it up for you guys to ask me questions. So I don't know who's going to be on the call. This is the thing. It's a casual call. And I have a pretty large list, but some people are at work or they may not even want to get on. So it's just whoever shows up. So now you're answering, nope, always do it natural. Stays off natural. And you won't gain back weight. See, that was the thing people were saying about that GLP-1, my friend, right? They say, what happens when you get off of it? What happens when you get off of it? And I think that's like anything, though. If I used to do shakes back in the day, I used to do a shake that was really hot back in 2011, 12, and I lost a lot of weight on it. But what happens when you stop taking the shake? That's the thing. You start gaining it all back, right? So that makes sense to me. So some people were asking, well, what happens when you get off of that shot? And their answer is kind of a standard answer. Well, just like anything, you got to maintain. So you get off the shot, you just got to make sure you eat good. You keep eating clean. You work out, right? I guess to each their own. I just wanted to know if y'all had any opinions on it. Oh, Shadow, you're saying yes, people who take the GLP-1s rebound faster. Okay, let me see. Jack, nobody cares. And that's really a low level troll, bud. Oh, is somebody trolling me? Yes, people who take the GLP-1s rebound faster than everything else, which makes sense like you said. You work in medicine? So I'm talking to a lady who is a nurse and she's in the She's in business now. She promotes the GLP-1. And she's talking to me because I've known her for a while. And that's why she's like, we all have peptides naturally in our bodies, guys. We have peptides. This is how she's explaining it. And so there's a misconception behind the GLP-1s that they're all poison. You know, like some of the name brands. I don't want to get into those today. But she says we all have them naturally. So she's like, that's what you're doing. Basically, you're putting them back into your body when you lose them. You're saying a work in medicine and the rebound is indeed faster than other methods because that shot works so well. I too would promote it too. People are so big, they're lowering their lifespan, but it's not permanent solution. So you would promote it too. So you're for it is what you're saying, Shadow? You used to throw. You're okay with it? Is that what you're saying? I know we're all off topic today. It's okay, guys. It's Friday. You said you would promote it to people who are so big. Okay, so higher risk weight. It's mostly safe. I'm not for it for people who aren't affecting their health. Okay, I got you. So you're saying that for people, what about stubborn weight loss? I really want to get your opinion on it. What about stubborn weight loss? Like I'm in perimenopause and I'm stuck. I'm not anywhere in the 200s. I'm below that. I've been averaging, I just put it out there, 180, 190. Okay. I'm in perimenopause. Just want to get your opinion on it. Like, do you think that it would benefit me? And I know there's options. Like, you don't have to get the shot. They say the shot works faster. The shot works faster than the pill. So I like to hear this. 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to head off of TikTok now. I'm going to be getting on my live Zoom shortly. If you guys want more information, you go here, ManuelaVincent.com. And this is my business. If you guys want to learn how to do a 2-hour business to be able to make anywhere from $100 to $1,400 a day, reselling digital programs, get in my messenger. We can have a conversation. Have a blessed weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. Okay. As the main concerns are complications. Okay, you're saying it's mostly safe. I'm not for it for people. Okay, we already read that. So the main concerns are rare complications, should be safe and effective for you. The only thing to do is blood work. Okay, blood work. So I'm still thinking about it, but because I was hospitalized for the flu, the vid, and the pneumonia. And I have this anemia, which I'm taking iron again now. And the fact that I had a blood transfusion, I don't know, think that's going to affect me anyway, but I got to give myself a little break right now. Hi, Monique. How are you? I'm going to, I want to be careful. I might ask my doctor. I have a follow-up appointment. I might ask them what they think about that. They're probably going to say no. I don't know. But I just want to be careful right now, especially because I just got that blood transfusion and everything else. If anything goes really wrong for you, it will show in the blood work. So that way I can say, okay, I'm not going to take it anymore. But just be careful like you would with any new medicine. There's no reason to think it's going to do anything awful through science. Okay, I appreciate you. What are you, a nurse or a doctor? Like, I appreciate that. Thanks for popping in and listening to me talk today. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Well, that is my time today. I've been on for well over an hour. We had a good conversation about this last thing I asked. Someone who's in the medical field just wanted to get their opinion on it. You're a consultant now, went to med school. Okay. But still, if you're in the medical field, I appreciate that input. You took the day off, Monique. Thank you for being here, Shadow Used. I appreciate you. I love that. I like to have good conversations with people. You took the day off. Well, happy day off, my friend. Are you going to be getting snow in your area? We're supposed to get 10 to 15 plus inches this weekend. I don't think my one teenager is going to be going to school next week. I think it's going to be one of them snowed in days. And just think about it. You had the business to fall back on. Yep. Thank God, right? I like and sub and come through another time. You have a wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for subbing. Thank you. Thank you so much. I talk about the same thing every time. I try to give some value. I try to be light. I try to be bright and give the good vibes. I have to block the haters. That's just how it goes. You're in Colorado. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. But you guys are used to it, right? Tanisha. Welcome from Tanisha. Where's that at? Yeah. So you already know, Monique. I'm in Virginia, Northern Virginia. We have answer that right now. We have mountains here, so it's always going to be a lot of snow closer to the mountains. Yeah, but anyway, Northern Africa. Okay, I can't wait to get this the training you're doing. Monique, did you get into my automations? Did you get into my automations? I think you did. I did see your email come through. I just want to ask that because in order to get the training and the information, you have to get to the blueprint first. So if you could answer that for me real quick before I get off of here. I think you did. Let me go and look real quick. Hold on. Let me save this draft. Man, some people on here are just crazy sometimes. Gosh. I don't know. Monique, I don't know what your email. Don't give your email out on here, but I don't know if you did it or not. So even if you're not ready to start yet, Monique, try it again. You might have to type it into your browser. You might have to put the www in. If that doesn't work, it should work with ManuelaVincent.com. If you can't click on it and it's not taking you to the right thing, you'll have to just type it into your browser separately after the live. It should work for you. I've been using this for 20 months now, and some people have issues with it on their phone. I'm not sure what the issue is. But in order to get the information that I talk about every day, you got to put your email in there. Then you're going to get a blueprint to your email. And then after that, you're going to go to the next pages. Okay. I'm going to be doing a free webinar or free Zoom today as well at 1 p.m. So if you can get in there like between now and 1, I'm going to be doing that Zoom if you have time. I don't know if you said you're off today. I don't know if you want to spend it listening to me, but I'm going to be getting on that call. And I don't know who shows up. It's just whoever's in there. It could be just you and me. It could be with whoever's going to show up. And it's good if they're smaller anyways. I'm going to go over the frequently asked questions. And then we're going to talk about the program. And I'm going to probably show you around a little bit. And then we'll open it up for questions, okay? So if you want to get into my webinar, I'm going to send the webinar link out again. Probably 5 minutes before it starts. So yes, make sure you get in there. Just go to www.manuelavincent.com. If it won't work for you, try it with manuelavincent.com. It'll work. You just might have to type it right into your browser. Okay, I'm going to get off of here, guys. It's been a pleasure. I enjoy speaking with you. I got to get ready for the Zoom. You guys have a blessed weekend. Hopefully you don't get too much snow. I know we're supposed to get it. We're supposed to get it, guys. All right. I hope you have a blessed weekend, and I will talk to you guys on Monday, okay? Have a blessed day, guys. Talk to you soon.